Guys, so this is my biggest Azure order yet. Price-wise, I put the most into this drop, and that's because right now we're just facing so much uncertainty. The prices of things like canned goods, the metal cans are increasing. The things that are imported from other countries are increasing with tariffs, and there's been shortages on things. Last month, I wasn't able to get cocoa in my Azure drop or at Sam's Club, and so there are just some shortages happening, and so that's why this is my biggest drop. But I'm going to get it all unboxed quickly, and then I'm going to go through some of the items. Go over some of the items that I got. I did buy another bucket for storage, and this one's for rice. So now we'll have all of our grains properly stored for longer term. I always pick up some of these all natural laundry sheets. They're just for the dryer. This time I went with the 12-pack of the Minerva butter. And if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I did do a review on the butters, and this one has a nice flavor to it. Check out this video for more about the bacons and the butters that I reviewed. And then this time I got something new, and that's because it's been hard to get nice quality organic chicken. So I got this box, 4-pack of these. These are air chilled, good quality organic chicken. And this month I also got just some more sausage links. Then I got the avocado oil. They're in a glass bottle. And I found that it's cheaper than Costco for the avocado oil in the glass bottle. So I got 2 of those this month at 32 ounce. And then also the raw apple cider vinegar. I use that a lot with cooking, salads, dressings, things like that. I also stocked up on some of the canned goods. So I got some, well, this isn't really a canned good, but it's peanut butter in a glass jar. Just topping off my supply of peanut butter, some coconut milk. We go through actually a lot of coconut milk around here. Green chilies. And like I said, the canned goods have been increasing in price everywhere with everything going on. Now this tropical fruit salad is one of my favorites, and so I got the 6-pack. It has, if you've ever had like the Dole tropical fruit salad, it used to be around and it was one of my favorites, but they discontinued that. So this is kind of similar to that, except that it also has mango in it. It has such a nice flavor. It's just great for the kids. Then we got some green, oh no, these are corn. I got the green beans last month. So canned corn, I always make sure we're stocked up on the very basic, like canned corn, canned green beans, canned black beans, things like that, just to keep a well-rounded, essential basic pantry. And then I stocked up on some proteins. So for proteins, we have the Think Jerky beef sticks. I always price compare on these. Sometimes I get beef jerky from Thrive Market. Sometimes I get it from the Archer Farms from Costco. This month it was cheaper to do it from Azure, and so I got those. And then more proteins, we have some apricot seeds for health, some raw pecans, dry salted peanuts. Now last month they ran out of the pecans on my order, so I didn't get them, so that was forwarded to this month. Azure has come out with coffee, like a whole line of coffees, and I've been getting their just medium, this ground coffee. It's like a medium roast, and it's very smooth. There's no bitterness to it. I will get heartburn from coffee pretty easily, and this one I do not get heartburn with. So this is what I've been stocking up on. I went ahead and got 2 of these for the month, just because coffee is a heavily imported item, and it's been shooting up in price. I think I saw like $17.99 at the grocery store for one of their specialty coffees, and these are $14.99. I will post some of the prices on these items throughout the video. But if you have questions on any of the prices, just let me know and I'll be glad to answer how much I paid for any of these items. But so speaking of the coffee, they have now expanded their coffee. I was hoping to get the decaf, but they did not have the decaf available to me this month. But they did have the whole bean. My husband prefers the whole bean so that he can grind it for his coffee. And then I thought we would try the espresso blend as well. So they have a regular whole bean and an espresso bean. So we're just trying some different things out this month with the coffee. And then I went ahead and stocked up on the grains that I'm in need of, which are rolled oats. We go through a lot of oats with not just for oatmeal, but for fresh milling to make breads and things like that. Tapioca starch I've been going through with making gluten-free breads and baked goods. So I went ahead and got a larger bag of that. Cocoa powder, like I said last month, this was unavailable. And my husband couldn't find any at the commissary, and then also Sam's Club was out. So I went ahead and got some more cocoa powder, even though I have some cocoa powder, but it's not going to last if it's always out every month. So I went ahead and got that, and some chocolate chips. These are a lot better for you than something, say, like Nestle chocolate chips. Those have like they really cut the chocolate with like a waxy substance, whereas these are just organic cane sugar, organic cocoa liqueur, and organic cocoa butter. So just very simple ingredients. They're going to cost a little more than what you could get, say, if you got the Costco's Nestle brand chocolate chips. But go check out the reviews on Costco's Nestle brand chocolate chips on their website, and you will see that a lot of people are complaining about how the taste has changed because the escalating price of chocolate right now is causing companies to change the ingredients and formulations around. So they're not the same anymore. And Nestle were one of my favorites. Just some more xanthan gum for baking, some potatoes. I usually try to get like the potatoes, the onions, things like that. Didn't need any onions right now. And then I usually get this block of cheese almost every month. If you watch a video, you see the block of cheese in my video, unless it's out. This is just a raw cheddar, grass-fed, high-quality, very flavorful cheese. And we go through this in a month. I usually cut it in half and then freeze half and go ahead and shred up the other half just for our needs. And I've started getting their Parmesan each month as well. I just throw it in my KitchenAid. I have an attachment on the KitchenAid that allows me to quickly process the cheese into shreds. And I got some probiotic cream cheese that was on sale. We go through cream cheese, so I thought it was something cool to try out. More gravy mixes, I always get those. And then moving on to spices, that's the final thing that I got. So I got a big bag of curry powder. It's so good for inflammation. Just what is in the curry powder, it has turmeric, mustard seed, and things like that. And we like to make like a lot of curry stews and stuff like that. They're really a lot cheaper when you get them in bulk like this. And then I have a system that allows me to break these spices down into smaller bags, suck all the air out of them. It's a food saver system. And so I will store smaller quantities and make them last longer. And then it's cheaper by buying in bulk like that. So I got the cinnamon. Now this is so much cheaper than you can get at the grocery store when you get it in a 16-ounce bag like this. And this is the cassia cinnamon, just like a all-purpose. But I also got some Ceylon. This is the real deal, good high-quality cinnamon. And so it is going to be a lot more expensive than like the cassia, the normal, like what you see from the cassia bark. But the Ceylon is a higher quality, found in Vietnam and places like that. And then some onion powder. So, like I said, I will try to post some of these prices throughout this video. And if you have questions about the prices on any of them, feel free to ask. and I'm glad to answer any questions, but that is my largest haul to date from Azure. I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks.